Hi, I'm Danielle Hatch.
And I'm Gary Panetta, and this is River City Roundup, and we're in front of the new Africa exhibit at the Peoria Zoo.
It opens June 6th, and we have Jill Roderick here. She's education curator of the zoo. And Jill, tell us how long this has been in the works for you guys.
This exhibit has been in about 15 years in coming and planning. It's taken 2 years to construct. We're very excited to have it open June 6th, and we've got all sorts of animals from rhinos and lions to giraffes and rock pythons. So
I'm up to see a lion or two, aren't you?
yeah,
let's go check them out.
We'll see what we can do. Let me check and see if the lions are actually going to be out. Jill to Roz or Susie?
Go ahead.
Are the lions out today?
They're staying in until about 4.
Okay, that's all we need to know. Thanks. Okay, so we have other animals to see, though. What this is it was based on our architect's design of a Zambezi River village. Looking out across, you can see this beautiful exhibit that actually houses 2 white rhinos, and we'll also have 3 grevy zebras in it together. The white rhinos are half brothers, and they're only separated by about a month, but as I was saying, one of them is 1,000 pounds bigger than the other one. Genetics, what can you do? So, one of them tends to be a little bit more aggressive than the other one. Their horns are actually made of the same thing as our fingernails or hair is. So it's not connected to the skull or anything like that.
I'd love to watch someone trim a rhino's horn. That must be very interesting to watch.
Luckily we haven't had to, but if we had to, we could. Let me rephrase it like that. And so these are half brothers. This one right next to us right here is actually Savannah. You can tell because he's got stripes on his chest. And this is Taji walking around towards us. He's a little bit younger and a little bit shorter.
How do they sleep? I mean, do they curl up?
No. These guys actually, they can lay down, but they very seldom do. Their hearts are huge. They've got about 2-foot hearts.
2-foot hearts?
Yeah, to be able to pump the blood up that long neck. And so lying down is an issue for them. These guys actually don't sleep that much. They average, I've heard, between 15 minutes and an hour a day.
So it just takes them 15 minutes to recharge for a whole day.
Wow. I wouldn't think it would work, but you know.
I would never be able to function on that. Are there certain animals that can't go together, like the rhinos and the giraffes? Would they fight if they got in the same pen? Or?
You know, it honestly depends on the animal. Some of them we started with just exchanging poo. So that way the rhinos can start smelling the zebras can start smelling the rhinos, and it's not quite as scary the first time they,
Not so bad.
I know. This is our lion exhibit. Unfortunately, there are no lions right now. They are inside. This is thick glass. It's 3 to 4 panes of glass, and it's designed for this. We get a lot of questions usually when I'm bringing a tour around, and all of a sudden the lion is right there. They're like, "Is this glass gonna?" Yes, it is gonna hold. It is designed.
A 2,000-pound lion lunging at the glass.
Well, lions only get up to about 300 or 400 pounds. So yeah. It's also fun to watch because the lions really do focus on the little kids and everything, and you always hear the parents. And
those look tasty.
Exactly. These are colobus monkeys. Every time I come by here, everybody says they look like a skunk. They use those tails for balance, and also that extra fur that's on their shoulders is used so that way they can use it almost like a parachute. So you can see they move very quickly. Yes. Yeah. So one of the things that they actually do when greeting each other is they'll actually burp in each other's faces. It's a nice greeting for them.
I'm like afraid to step in somewhere dark. It's like, is that the right?
Don't be too afraid. African rock python.
He could kill me, right? If he wanted to.
Well, in theory, any constrictor snake could actually kill a person. He really wouldn't do it because he wouldn't be able to eat us. We can bend down here and see if we can see any of these guys.
Oh, there's something down here?
Oh yeah, there are. They are giant Zambian mole rats, and we've got a set of teeth that's actually outside their mouth, so that way they can excavate tunnels and everything and not get any dirt in their mouths. These guys. These are actually Madagascar hissing cockroaches. So they're the ones that people have seen maybe on like Fear Factor,
and they actually
different things. Yes, they actually will hiss, and so they'll, you know, it sounds basically like a snake would.
So, Gary, we just had a tour of the zoo, but if you guys want to see it live in person, the ribbon cutting is at 10:15 on Saturday, June 6th.
Right, and there'll be stilt walkers and lots of events taking place on that day besides, so it'd be a good time to come out and introduce yourself to this new, fabulous, bigger and better zoo.
Gary, where are we this week?
Well, we're at Trinity Lutheran Evangelical Church, where the Bach Festival is going on. You've heard of Bach, Johann Sebastian Bach. Thursday and Friday at noon, free concerts. Friday and Saturday at 7:30, more Bach concerts.
Wow. I mean, Bach's right there. I mean, the Hall of Fame would be Bach, Beethoven, a few others.
Absolutely.
I mean,
Bach is one of the big B's, along with Beethoven and Brahms, although he was a lot earlier than Brahms. And Chuck Berry, yes. Chuck Berry, of course, as well. I'm here with Martin Dickey, cantor of Trinity Evangelical Lutheran Church. And Martin, what's up? There's a lot of Bach music being played, but there's music that's not by Bach.
We're actually interested in doing anything that could have been influenced Bach, or maybe might have been influenced by Bach. I mean, every organist learns to play Bach, and has to struggle with him because it's so difficult. So he set the standards so high, that musicians all over the world are better because of it.
So, Gary, what else is going on?
Well, there's a really cool Titanic exhibit at the shops at Grand Prairie Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, basically all weekend. Big trailer full of artifacts from the Titanic.
This Saturday is the 65th anniversary of D-Day, when Allied forces entered Europe. And we are at the Apollo. I say we. The Apollo Theater is going to have a program of World War II cartoons, Three Stooges, of course, Mo looked like Adolf Hitler with a little mustache, and also cartoons that were basically propaganda that was designed to kind of promote, hey, come on, let's get together, let's stay together.
When does this take place again?
It takes place Saturday night at 7 o'clock at the Apollo, which, of course, is 311 Main Street in downtown Peoria.
So there's a real chance to look at history, the history of the Titanic and the history of World War II in the United States.
And I think, World War II, not to say we can take it lightly, but I think there is a lighter side as we look back. Certainly there'll be war movies and retrospectives, but we'll try to put all that in perspective.
Okay, so that's what's going on this weekend.
If you like Bach, you need to be at this church.
Can we do this again?
Okay.